Greetings again, Masanawana. We're back again. We're back with the part 2 of the 2022-23 season preview, coming to you from the beautiful Rivera on Val Hotel and Country Club here in Vereeniging. And yeah, Raps, are you ready for part 2?
Yeah, no, I'm ready for the second part as well.
Yeah, in part 2, we'll be discussing all the cup competitions that we'll be taking part in the forthcoming season. We'll start with the MTN8.
The Preseason Cup.
The Preseason Cup. Even though this season, the MTN8 is only going to start after we've played a few league games. Before we get into the MTN8, Rapelang, for you, what would be failure in the next season and what would be success?
Hey, this question. I think a failure will be winning a single cup. I think it will be a failure, but a success for us, I think it will be winning the league and the other cup competition, and at least being on the final of CAF Champions League.
I've always said this. I do not want to go to a final and lose it. I would rather...
And I happen, as much as, okay, we can win Champions League and we can lose it as well, but how we played, Larjo, I want to be satisfied. Okay, the performance was good as much as we lost. I think I want us to lose. It's difficult to find the problem or where we lost the game. I think that's how Champions League.
You know, I asked this question without even thinking it through. What would be failure? Because we won 3 trophies last season. If we win all these trophies again this season, and then we still don't win the Champions League, would I classify it as failure?
Again, it will depend how we got knocked out on the CAF Champions League. If the same thing happens,
quarterfinal, we go away, we come here, we get
that means we are stagnant. There are no solutions.
We are not learning anything.
So
yeah, let's talk about the MTN8. We finally won it last season. I think winning it last season has helped in terms of relieving the pressure that was on the players and the technical team. You know, like it was starting to seem like it's a curse now, or I really win a trophy, you know. But with that said, I think we won't win it this season. I think Chiefs will win it this season. I think we won't win it because maybe the technical team will think we've won it last season. Maybe let's try give the new guys a run and see how they fare. So remember the lineup when the lineup came out, their quarter final MTN8 last season, when everyone thought, no, it just can't be the lineup your Sundowns. I think we're most likely to see something along those lines again this season. So I think Chiefs, they've got fun now. I think the morale in their camp will be high. I think they're gonna start on a high, you know. It might somewhere, but I think they're gonna start on a high, which might help them win this. What do you think?
We'll definitely defend the MTN8.
Okay.
The reason why I think it is because of for a team to win the MTN8, first game of the season need to be ready. I think the reason why in previous season we didn't win the MTN8 it's because of our start of the season wasn't quite good. I think we'd pick up around game week 10 there and start
our game
week 5 start winning convincingly. But the previous season, I think we started the first game, we started on the right foot. I think that what helped us to win the MTN8, and I think we'll defend it because of we have a winning team. We are not starting a new winning team. So I think it might work for us and be an advantage.
Okay, so Raps, Sundowns, MTN8. I said Chiefs. Uh, the is it still the big one? Yes, winning it. We never stop celebrating it. I mean, we've won it 5 times in a row now. Ne?
Yeah.
The league. I think Sundowns. It's not our birthright, but at the rate things are going, one would say it's our birthright who win a league. I think winning the league at Sundowns is a must. I think uh, over 30 games, the quality of players, the quality of the technical team that we have at Sundowns, it justifies us wanting to be guaranteed to win a league at the end of the season. I think so, And another thing, we've got the experience. We've got the experience in this. I mean, we have the know-how, when it comes to this. And then the points gap between us, the team that are coming behind us. It's not like Balu's league, you got 3 points. 3 points you can make up in the next season. You can't make up over more than 10 points in a season, especially against a team that continues to improve in terms of depth. Hence, I believe Sundowns will definitely win the league for the 6th time winner.
Yeah, definitely. I think the league it is ours, and I think the supporters of the oppositions, they already know that it is guaranteed that you are going to win the league. But what I'm expecting this season, I think it is a challenge. I think I'm expecting teams to try and push Mamelodi Sundowns to make the league more entertaining. And also, as much as Lorena supporters, we want to win every game. But I want to go into a game being anxious, being scared. Last season, every game we are relaxed, 3 points, 2 goals, we go home. So I think this season I'm expecting a different challenge from the opposition. And also, the league should be competitive until the last game of the league. The supporters, the opposition teams, game week 25, they are no longer interested on the league. They found another sport to watch. So you'd want them that fire to keep on burning, supporting their teams. And the nice thing is that the fans will be back in the stadium. So I'm expecting something different. I'm expecting Ligue Mnate.
Kana last season, Long said he wanted 85 points.
Long, yeah.
Was it 85?
I think I don't remember the number of points, but from what he said, you should win 25 and draw 5.
Okay.
So I don't know if how many points.
It's actually 83 times 25 is 75, ne? And then plus 5 points, 80 points. I don't think that's doable, but yeah. Do we break the record the points that we set at 20? Was it 26?
71.
71.
It's tough. It's tough.
Okay.
The way start thing, you start good and you be convinced. When we reach this game week, we'll have achieved this certain number of points. But it's difficult to fit. It's difficult.
So you don't see us ever breaking that record?
Not anytime soon.
Which do you think will happen first? Us going invincible or us getting 71 points? Which one do you think is more likely to happen first?
Going invincible. I think last season or the season before last, I think we went to the second round of the league without a defeat. So it shows you how you start, it can be how you finish as well. You just need that consistency. So, but I'm about invincible and achieving 71 points. Those things are tough. If teams like PSG, Bayern Munich, ba sa kgone ho di etsa in their own leagues, and here at home, man,
Wallahi, Sanfetu, you sound dejected. You sound like it's like Olatletse Taule or that will never happen.
they look
Okay,
achievable,
but
but when the season had already started, they're difficult.
how many points do you think will win the league with next season?
I think between 65 and 69, around there. Yeah.
I think 65 wins us the league again.
Yeah.
I think 65 wins us the league. Perhaps this season will be abnormal in terms of it being a World Cup year and a World Cup that plays in the middle of the season. How do you think this will affect us in terms of our league challenge? Because we play a certain number of games and then the league stops for over close to 6 weeks. That's almost stops our end of the season.
Yeah.
Do you think that will affect us in a way and make it difficult maybe not make it difficult, but not make it as easy as it would be in a straightforward season, in a normal season?
I think it will speak. I think it will depend of the preparation of the preseason. I think we need to prepare around that, and we have to always notice that how we plan now, it will differ how we planned in the previous seasons. And also, I think the fixtures between the start of the season and the World Cup break, I think they will be congested. So I think that's how I think the preparation should be also different.
Yeah, and I think the depth that we have in our team will show. And I don't think now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think we'll have as many injuries because they'll play a lot of games, rest, and then but train again. Well, so
I think the difficult part might be when the league resumes. I think that might be a challenging part because of one, we don't have players who are going to
the World Cup.
to the World Cup. So yeah, that's why I say when the league resumes, I think that's
again.
So I think that's where the challenge will come from.
The league resuming. I've just remembered, or I don't understand the planning that happens there in Parktown. The office, the Parktowns up here. How do you have a Category A game, yes, Sundowns versus Pirates on New Year's Eve at kicking off at 5:30? Do they not know what happens in this country on New Year's Eve? How reckless people are on the roads, how people drink and drive, like imagine leaving stadium at 8 on New Year's Eve. Like re tla discuss ka match preview a game eo into e atumela ne. Nedbank Cup, I think this one will definitely win. You know why? Because the Nedbank Cup takes place right in a season, deep into the season, and that's where Sundowns. That's where you see the best of Sundowns. So when Sundowns play a lot of games, Sundowns hiker resta.
Yeah,
but but Sundowns players prefer playing. They like spending more time playing the match than training, and it shows. So because of when we know the stage A Nedbank Cup, I think it makes it easy for Sundowns because kana go engineer so it's easy for them to. So I think we'll definitely defend the Nedbank Cup.
According to me, I think that will be the cup that will be difficult to defend because of you look at the duration of the cup. I think you play about 6 games.
Okay, last 32, last 16, quarter-final, semi-final, final.
So you play 5 games, and around Nedbank Cup, if you participate on the CAF Champions League, I think makes our fixture to be congested, and also the traveling as well. So we'd be focusing on the CAF Champions League, the league, and the Nedbank Cup as well. So I think it might be the difficult cup competition to defend, according to me. As much as at that phase, that's where we are fluid, that's where we are playing the best football, but the congestion of our fixture, I think, ke mo e tlo kapang teng.
Who's winning it?
I think a team like Kaizer Chiefs, yeah, because of Lebanon, they know that we have to give our best shot in cup competitions.
Yeah,
I think
that's why
they know that to get the silverware, we should gun for the cup competition. So I think a team like Cape Town City, Kaizer Chiefs, Orlando Pirates might try. So I think those teams might win Nedbank Cup.
Okay. The big one, the one that we want the most, the one where I would give up. I would even give you up for it, man. Like I would give up my 10 for it, man. Hey, I'm joking. I won't. The Champions League, man. The African Champions League. I don't think I've ever wanted anything in my life the way I want that truth. I want it so bad, man. I want it so bad. And who is winning the Champions League? Give me the name of the club that's winning the Champions League.
Thabiso, that's unfair.
Oh, you've been giving me the names that you told me. You said Sundowns will win. Well, Cape Town City, and who's winning the Champions League next season? Those ones by Egypt, they're not sniffing it. Those ones.
I think we'll win CAF Champions League. I think the technical team, when I listen to them, I think they've seen the problem, and knowing our technical team, the technical team that comes up with solutions. So I think in this season of CAF Champions League, we just need solutions. We just correct what we did wrong in the previous season, more especially in the knockout stage, and how we play in the knockout stages should be different, and how we play in the group stages and the knockout stage requires the team to play different because of knockout stages. That's where they may not have a good performance in the group stages, but come the knockout stages, you see a different team. That's where you see their winning mentality, their hunger, and they don't win CAF Champions League because of they played very well, but they win it because of they've shown that they want it the most.
They do what needs
to be done to win.
I think Sundowns will win the Champions League every year. I'll say I'll be a Liverpool supporter that I was 15 years ago, when every season beginning of the season I'll say this is our season, until it became our season in 2020. So I'll say Sundowns will win the Champions League, but we need to do the right things at the right time, And speaking of that, Coach Rulani said my Sundowner fan vlog, we need to be intensive this season, and Lena throwing it to the supporters. I feel we need to change how we do things. You mentioned it, you touched on it a bit. I feel like we can play a huge role in how the results of the game go.
Yeah.
Long before kickoff. One, the teams have a feature arriving early at the stadium, being hostile to them, not being violent. There's a difference between being hostile and being violent. Being proper hostile, making them feel, or you know what, we are coming to a line, then you are playing away from home. But before the Basidi Field Rapelang, we are already at the stadium. We are we are lining up on both sides of the road. We have the flares. We're singing for our team. I see this a lot with Liverpool. The big games, man. They make it absolutely.
And that culture doesn't only intimidate the opponents, but it
Boosts
boosts the
players.
the confidence of our team.
Yes. So I feel like if we were to do things like that, this culture around now fit a stadium game man, it doesn't help the player. The players will tell you, Majita will tell you, I wanna category A game, for warm up, to enter a packed stadium. It gives you into so got the Champions League game. We make sure that these guys have a feel that they feel we are playing away. Like by the psychologically we mess up with them. So by the time back in ground, psychologically we're already leading a 1-0. So I feel like we need to do that. We play our role as the supporters in that sense.
Yeah, no, I think the management, how they market those games, I think they can play a certain role. I think every department in the team, if they excel in their role, you are most likely to win the CAF Champions League.
Definitely. You're right. There are a lot of things that the marketing team can do instead of the concert that happened during the game to entice the supporters to get early, like be early at the stadium. There are a lot of activities that they can do, man. That would be them playing their role. Us getting there early would be us playing our role. The technical team watching the video and analyzing and coming up with a winning plan. The players executing it inside the field. Everyone has played their role. At the end of the Champions League, we all celebrate.
And when you lose like that, you know that you've lost as a team.
Yeah.
The blame doesn't only weigh on the players or weigh on the supporters. It is the team collectively.
Anything you'd like to add, Raps?
Nah, for now, nah.
Yeah, Masandawana, that's that, man. That's the part 2 of the preview. We hope you will enjoy it. Thank you very much for the support that you've been showing us on social media, man. Please, forgot to say this when we started. Subscribe. We have so many Twitter followers, yet the numbers on YouTube, they don't correlate. So please subscribe and let's grow this YouTube channel. We will not, to start with, what we say here, it's not facts, it's opinion. It's not or anything. We just voicing out our opinions when it comes to a club that we all love using this platform. So you will differ with us in some cases. In some cases, you'll agree with what we say, but please continue supporting us and showing us support. And yeah, we promise to try and deliver as great as content as we can possibly can. I mean, we have a segment that will be starting at the start of the season, the roundup that will be hosted by Tlolo. Please follow her on Twitter. Her handle is at Sesi Tlolo. Please follow her. She's absolutely. If you listen to the space that used to happen a lot on Twitter, she hosts a lot of the Space Star Sundowns. You are definitely gonna love her. Please give her the best support as you can possibly can. Just like you have supported Nale Raps throughout this journey from our days go Masandawana fan vlog. Masandawana fan vlog as well. Please continue supporting the guys. They're doing an absolutely stellar job, man. We wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't of Majita. So yeah, please continue subscribing on to both YouTube channels. Let's try and grow brand Mamelodi Sundowns in every way possible. So yeah, once again, thanks to the management, Yamo Rivera on Val Hotel and Country Club here in Vereeniging, this absolutely stunning venue, for opening their doors, for welcoming us with open arms, man. It was a great pleasure shooting this preview here. It's a pity we couldn't shoot it outside because it's gloomy, and I'm sure with the lighting you can tell, or the lighting is not so great. Apologies for that, but it's a really gloomy day. Well, Bob, we would have loved to have shot this thing outside, man, to give you a perfect view of this venue. And yeah, you will see us on the 3rd of August, ne?
Yeah, when we preview a game against
Cape Town City, and we'll announce the roundup as very first episode. Until then, sharp sharp Masandawan.